In tonight's show, God picked this battle. Stay tuned. We'll be right back. After it. We are in Joshua chapter 10. And what I'm going to read is pretty gruesome, but let's go. Let's get after it. Adoni-Zedek, king of Jerusalem, heard that Joshua had captured and completely destroyed Ai and killed its king, just as he had destroyed the town of Jericho and killed its king. He also learned that the Gibeonites had made peace with Israel and were now their allies. He and his people became very afraid when they heard all this, because Gibeon was a large town, as large as the royal cities and larger than Ai. And the Gibeonite men were strong warriors. So King Adoni-Zedek of Jerusalem sent messengers to several other kings, Hoham of Hebron, Piram of Jermuth, Japhia of Lachish, and Debir of Eglon. Come and help me destroy Gibeon, he urged them, for they made peace with Joshua and the people of Israel. So these 5 Amorite kings combined their armies for a united attack. They moved all their troops into place and attacked Gibeon. Okay. The men of Gibeon quickly sent messengers to Joshua at his camp in Gilgal. Don't abandon your servants now, they pleaded. Come at once, save us, help us, for all the Amorite kings who live in the hill country have joined forces to attack us. So Joshua and his entire army, including the best warriors, left Gilgal and set out for Gibeon. Do not be afraid of them, the Lord said to Joshua, for I have given you victory over them. Not a single one of them will be able to stand up to you. Joshua traveled all night from Gilgal and took the Amorite armies by surprise. The Lord threw them into a panic, and the Israelites slaughtered great numbers of them at Gibeon. Then the Israelites chased the enemy along the road to Beth Horon, killing them all along the way to Azekah and Makkedah. As the Amorites retreated down the road from Beth Horon, the Lord destroyed them with a terrible hailstorm from heaven that continued until they reached Azekah. The hail killed more of the enemy than the Israelites killed with the sword. What are we going to meditate on about this reading? Now, in my humble opinion, this was God's battle. If you take a look here, everything happened in very quick order. Joshua and his entire army, including the best warriors, left Gilgal and set out for Gibeon. It doesn't talk about any prep time, any sanctifying, any following the commands. It was just hit the road. And then God says, don't be afraid of them. For the Lord said, for I have given you victory over them. And then at the end, the hail killed more of the enemy than the Israelites killed with the sword. This was God's battle. This is one he planned. Not the Israelites didn't plan this. And why is that important? Well, you have to have an understanding of Genesis 6, first of all, to appreciate this story. But back before they crossed into the promised land, God told Moses that he wasn't giving the Israelites this land because they were such wonderful people. He was giving this land because the people that were occupying it were way more evil than Israel was. God was cleansing that land, getting rid of the hybrid humans, the giants. They were infecting the human race, and they needed to be cleansed out. So sometimes God picks the battle. Plain and simple in my mind. What does that mean for us today? Well, sometimes a situation or a problem or a battle comes up that we're not prepared for. It sneaks up on us. I think it's okay to ask God, look, I didn't see this coming, Lord. I need your divine intervention to get me through this. And that's a good thing to pray. So when you come up on an unexpected battle in your life, just tell God, I'm not prepared for this. I need your help. There's something to meditate on. You all have a good night. God willing, we'll see you tomorrow. And again, the word for this week is ubiquitous. Good night.